Okay, Bombo, so what is this?
This beautiful piece of machinery is a 2007 Ford Taurus SE. I had to think because I don't remember what it is.
And how much did you pay for it? Where did it come from?
I believe it's lived its entire life out in Emily City. And we bought it from the auctions for a whole $450.
And it runs pretty good, actually.
It runs like a champion. For 202,000 miles, we have no check engine lights, no major leaks that I can see of. And
besides exhaust.
yeah, the exhaust is gone. But purrs like a kid with like bronchitis.
And there is one impending issue with this vehicle that all Midwesterners dread, or Mideasterners.
Whatever, Mideasterns. Michigan has reclaimed this car. There's just no more rocker panels at all. They are gone.
When people talk about living in the Rust Belt, this is what they mean. This is actually worse than I thought. Now that I lean down and look at it. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's one of our main concerns with this car currently is the trailing arms breaking loose from the body of the car because the mounts are
Barely there.
barely there,
That's where the trailing arm mounts to the body.
and it's not much there. And seeing as we're over here, we can show the other issue. We can grab this wheel here and just ready. Yeah, the old
So the weight of the car is holding
the strut together.
in place.
Ah, you done it now.
I broke the stinky seats. It smells funny. It smelled a lot worse.
We have done some work off camera. I removed the rear deck carpet and all the interior out of the trunk, mainly because there were 2 different mouse nests and this thing reeked of piss, and I was tired of it.
That's pure Michigan for you.
That didn't
shot.
even touch it.
Good shot. Yeah, this one's going soon too.
That one's a little more solid. I hit that one with the old tire iron there and it kind of held up. That, not so much. I kind of got carried away.
But for no check engine lights, it seems to make compression. It doesn't
This
really
thing-
seem to be leaking anything.
It doesn't leak. It has like no blow by. Like I've taken the cap off after it was warmed up. I did it while it's cold. It's the heart of this car is there. The rest of it is scattered across Michigan in little chunks of rust.
I know we already got a particular. Let's show you where he had it parked in the driveway previously. This is where it's sat, if you can't tell.
Slam the door a couple times, and you get Michigan weight reduction.
With a clean title as well.
Green
Another-
title.
Another major bonus of the car.
Come here. It's the proof. There's just no lights on in this thing.
doesn't start when we try to...
Yeah. Talk its praises and no lights at all. That gauge, this guy don't work at all. The temp gauge is donezo. But doesn't overheat. I had the scanner hooked up to it. Hit about 190, thermostat open. Cooled right down. This shifter though is I'm believing it's got a lot of human slime in it. It's it doesn't really click. It's kind of like a suggestive.
You just gotta wait for it. Do you feel the engage?
Yeah. The brakes are kind of there. I believe they're mostly working. I wouldn't slam on them too hard. It's gonna evacuate its bowels. I don't know what you're shooting. There ain't nothing there left.
Yes. The rust belt. I finally found it.
You don't need a B-pillar to be attached to anything under here. Or anything. I gotta check what my last tetanus shot was. It came with a CD I lost. It's so scratched it doesn't play.
Played a little bit. Daughtry.
Yeah. It's like Daughtry.
See, this rotor looks fairly new.
It don't look bad.
I mean, it's dirty, but there isn't any major scoring on there. If I can hold the camera still enough.
We'll sit in rust. Can't tell the backside of it because we haven't lifted this thing up yet for safety reasons.
We'll get to that eventually.
Yeah. We've already ordered parts for it.
So the plan for the car is to slap as many cheap parts on it and make it mildly safe.
Yes. We're going to put some new rear struts on it so the wheels don't fall off.
And try to fabricate.
Reinforce the rear trailing arm so it stays on.
And if that means we got to punch holes in the body, we will. To make a sandwich plate of some kind.
But then after that, it's all fun. It's all fun and sun, baby. We're going to fucking hit this car so hard with my hand.
It's going to hurt.
Like, we're just going to throw stuff at it, right? We're going to do a bunch of fun different experiments throughout the summer.
You gotta do the cheapest oil change possible and get that good.
Cheapest overall paint job. I think that one's going to be fun. I got some Harbor Freight ideas for that.
And if we feel comfortable and stable enough, maybe we'll take it to Rallycross. Who knows?
Maybe.
It might make us class up because there's so much weight reduction going on in the car, but
it doesn't matter. It's not going to win anything.
We'll do it with 4 homies in the back, so
yeah.
The human bodies will help hold the structural integrity.
Just turn a corner and the wheels will fold over.
Let's see if I can get the... Get in there, microphone. Now do me a favor and rock the wheel. It has some kind of fluids in it. Doesn't even look dirty.
It's got the motor oil. It's got the transmission oil that has probably never been changed in its whole life.
It still looks kind of red.
It smells like transmission oil. I'll go find the hole down there.
It's got the gross coolant bucket.
I added coolant to it and it didn't barf it all out, so that's a good sign. It's got green looking brake fluid that's
probably wet.
Probably not good. It's got the power steering. Look at that, which is probably also transmission fluid.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's kind of red for power steering.
It's got an air filter. And probably in typical Ford design, some of the worst air filter boxes. Fuck it. How dirty is it? I haven't actually checked this.
Cool.
Yeah. seen worse. That's what you do. It's called budget tune-up. And then you just put that back in there.
Feel that in my teeth.
It's like active toothpaste. You always have it in your mouth. It's just gritty dirt.
Active toothpaste.
There we go. You just snap it back together.
What a machine.
It's just she's a beaut.
And for the next episode,
A box! As I dump your backpack onto the floor.
a box with cheap suspension components.
That
Which-
box for 2 struts, 2 caps, strut caps, strut hats, whatever. I think it was like $45.
So the funny thing is about that car, there are more parts than there are cars because they've all rotted away. So now you can go on Rock Auto and literally rebuild the entire back end, both sides, for about $60. Trailing arms are $7. You can get some Chinesium struts for $7 a side. The tops are $12. And I would imagine that most of the parts like that for that car are similarly priced. It's all listed as
It's all on closeout.
yeah, wholesaler closeout.
Oh, they only sent me giant chunks of bubbles.
Where's the magnet?
Where is it?
Where's the magnet?
Ah, there it is.
What magnet you get?
Ooh, it's a Porsche. I thought it was right. I'm 1 row away from completing one side to the other side of the door.
One day we'll have enough and we'll just do a whole Rock Auto fender.
It's probably enough. It's a lot more than you think.
I like how there's just
The hardware.
it's just loose. Probably came out of that.
Can you tell that they were quality shit?
Yeah, what?
This
brand. Where does this brand even come from? I've never heard of Sensen.
Sensen.
They got-
Sensen suspension.
They got trees on them. What does that mean? Economy?
I guess. Could you guess where it was made?
China?
Wow! Our car sounds like that. Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Oh fuck.
I will literally overlay the Rock Auto listing for these on the video. They're
I'm
like
opening the box wrong.
$8 after tax. So they get all of this for $8.
Look at that. It's sticky.
This also comes with a nice,
Little thing to hold the
doesn't explode in the
strut
box.
down?
I wonder how many of those explode in the box.
probably not many. It's more for shipping, so you just and then it'll
Whee!
like an old man on Viagra.
Push it down and see how stiff it is. Can you?
Ooh, those are
How does that $8 strut feel?
feels like a $4 strut. Oh wait, now some of the
You might gotta warm them up a little bit.
I mean it's doing like it's dampening. There we go. You just had to circulate it a little bit. The first one's the
A little
loosest.
soft. Probably where all that loose hardware
Oh,
came
there
from.
it is. So there's our pieces there. And some pieces here. Look how nice that is.
It's a lot to rot through.
I know.
Which this is like one big bushing.
It's all rubberized.
That is weird. They probably rubberized them because all the other ones rotted out.
That and you have these as well. You got these big old washers. And one's on the bottom like that, and you got the other one on the top like that. So some serious shit happened.
Yeah, so all the play on the Taurus is inside of this ring is gone.
Yeah. Which is concerning because now this is freely moving around, and I don't believe these two are attached, and that's what holds the whole thing together.
So we're going to have to be very careful lifting the car.
Yep. I tried putting these screws on, these nuts on through these rubber caps.
No, you get so it's a pretty nice part for $12.
This wasn't even 12. This was like this was $8.
Oh.
These were like $8. These are cheap as shit. I literally went on there and said, "What one is the lowest priced?" Gabriel's.
Thanks, Gabriel.
And Sing Sings, or whatever the fuck these are.
Sen.
Sen. Ah, yes.
The Temu brand.
There we go. Now just install spring. Some good jams on here.
Try it again.
Don't worry, Gato. What? I like this part better.
Uh-oh, okay.
It just doesn't come out.
Daughtry, you can't read it. Oh, there it goes. Daughtry.
The back of it looks like someone cleaned it with sandpaper. Couple push rods like that.
After Bombo's brain injury, he's really taking a liking to building yard art out of his scrap materials.
What brain injury? I don't remember anything.
Someone will buy this at an art fair for $40.